Hello, everybody. All right, welcome. And in the next 10 to 15 minutes, I'm going to walk you through whether or not you're brand new or a seasoned cryptocurrency investor. I'm going to walk you through from start to finish exactly what you need to know in order to get started immediately today in trading and buying cryptocurrencies. So without further ado, let's get into it. I'm using a free screencast software here. I know the video quality may not be the best, but I'm not going to worry about that, and I'm just going to focus on the content. We can, figure this stuff out in the future, perhaps. All right. So first things first, what is cryptocurrency? If you're not aware, you might have heard of this thing called Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a digital currency. It's digital money that anybody can send to anybody else without the need of a bank or a central organization. It started in 2009, and it's one of the oldest. Fast forward to today. Bitcoin is skyrocketing in price. Back in the old days, it was there for a penny. Today, one Bitcoin is worth $16,572, and Bitcoin is built on something called the blockchain. I'll say it again, the blockchain. So all of these cryptocurrencies are formed on this thing called the blockchain, which is decentralized, and it really is a revolutionary technology. Some say, that kind of what we're experiencing here in the cryptocurrency space with all these new tokens and all these new coins is very similar to what a lot of folks experienced in the .com early days. So we'll have to wait and see. So anyways, this site right here, coinmarketcap.com, is a great site, great resource, and I like to check this just to get a handle on what's happening in the market. You'll see over here, there's about 1,300 cryptocurrencies that are currently listed. So Bitcoin's not the only one. There's all these markets where you can buy and sell these cryptocurrencies. Here, the market cap, this is the total value or total market capitalization of the entire cryptocurrency market. So today, it's $425 billion, and this has been growing leaps and bounds just within the last 6 months alone, when I think we might have been under $100 billion. So we are really, this market is picking up. Here's the $29 billion in just daily volume, trading volume, and BTC, or Bitcoin dominance. So Bitcoin makes up 65% of the entire market right now. I'm quickly just going to scroll through, and you can just see, here's some of the other coins. Here's the top 10. The top 10, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, IOTA, Ripple, Dash, Litecoin, Bitcoin Gold, Monero, and finally rounding out is Cardano. So every day you can come here and let's just take a look at the first several so you get an idea here. Is you got Bitcoin. Bitcoin's number one, $277 billion market cap, over $17 billion traded just in the last 24 hours alone. These are the number of coins in supply. And here's its current price, $16,572.50, and it's changed just in the last 24 hours, 26%, which is huge. Now, if you look at some of the other altcoins today, they've gone down a lot, and a lot of this has to do with in the last several days. A lot of these have been rising much higher, but for some reason, people are really buying into Bitcoin today. So that's that. Ethereum is number two. It has a market cap of $41 billion. And Ethereum is not just a currency like Bitcoin. Ethereum is it's a platform that allows for smart contracts and businesses to actually conduct, whatever they're trying to track, whatever business they're trying to do. And so many of these other coins that we'll eventually look at have actually been launched on the Ethereum network, and they're called ERC20 tokens. So, quickly just going through, you'll see, there's some that are in the red, some are in the green. That means they're going up. NXT, Steam. What's that? We got. Where am I now? Yep. Click out of there. Decentraland, a lot of people have been talking about in the last day or so. All right. So anyways, that's that. And you can kind of get an idea. Now, if you want to buy Bitcoin, let's just get right into it. So there's three things that you want to do. You want to buy it. You'll need a wallet, an exchange, and then someplace that you permanently want to store it. And this may be all in one or not, but we'll find out. So first, you want to buy it. The easiest thing to do is to buy Bitcoin, and a lot of times you'll need Bitcoin before you can buy any of the altcoins. So to buy Bitcoin, you can just go to an exchange that allows you to trade for fiat, like US dollars or whatever your currency is, for Bitcoin. So Coinbase is one of the largest and most popular, and you can simply just go, you can sign up, and you can get an account with Coinbase, and you can purchase Bitcoin. They actually do allow you to purchase Ethereum and Litecoin as well. The next step is, let's say you want to start getting some of those other alternative coins. You can go to an exchange that has more coins. Like you could go and sign up at, say, Bittrex, and Bittrex is one of the most popular exchanges in the Western world here. And so Bittrex allows you to you can send Bitcoin there. You actually, as far as I know, you can't buy Bitcoin from Bittrex exchange using fiat, so you'll have to get it somewhere else. But you can, once you have it, you send it here. You can sign up, get an account, you can log in, and you can actually go and trade right on Bittrex, and you can purchase some of those other currencies as well. So we've bought it. That's our first step. We've got an exchange, or we can get some of the alternative coins. That's our second step. And the third step is our storage. And so for storage, you could store it at the exchange. A lot of people say, don't store too much money on the exchange. It's better to put them in other storages, and there's a lot of other options. But sometimes exchanges, things happen, and there's been cases of hacks on exchanges or exchanges just closing down. So I'm not saying that that's going to happen with the exchange that you use, but it's good to just make sure and be aware. So you could store your Bitcoin, your Ethereum, or Litecoin on Coinbase. But what if you have some of these other tokens? Where do you store them? So if you have ERC20 tokens, meaning tokens that are on the Ethereum network, then you'll need an Ethereum wallet. One of the most popular is called myetherwallet.com. So any of these alternative currencies that have been launched on the Ethereum blockchain, you can store on myetherwallet.com. And to store your Bitcoin, again, you can store it at Exchange, you can store it on Coinbase. Or if you prefer, there are other wallets out there. Blockchain.info is one, but there's many, many, many more. And there's even cold storage, where you can print out on paper, save your private keys. They've got little things that look like USBs. USB, you can save them on these, etc. I'm not going to get into all that, but just know 3 steps is what you'll need to get started. You'll need to buy Bitcoin. You'll need to have a way to purchase your alternative coins from an exchange. And third, you just want to make sure that you're storing whatever you have. There you go, 3. You want to make sure you're storing whatever you have safely. All right, so that's it. So here's, again, this is blockchain.info. Very popular. It's a free wallet. It's web-based. You can only store, as far as I know, you can only store your Bitcoin there. So if you're going to be getting some of those other tokens, you will want to have another way to store it. My Ether wallet is great. If you get a token that's not listed on my Ether wallet and it's on another platform, then you'll have to look into specifically how to store those from those platforms. But since Ethereum is the number 2 coin on CoinMarketCap, and it's the platform currently that most of these ICOs and coins are being launched on, that's a good one to know. And so here's myetherwallet.com. This, you'll read this too when you get to this site. You have to protect yourself. And all right, so that's that. So without further ado, I'm going to click out of these because we won't need these anymore for the rest of our talk. But that's what you'll need to do. If you ever have any questions that you can't get your answers to, or you don't know how to specifically do something, I challenge you, just go to YouTube and just just Google how to set up a Coinbase account, or how to send Bitcoin from Coinbase to Bittrex, or how to trade on Bittrex, or how to store tokens or coins using my Ethereum. And you'll find some videos and things that'll help you. All right, so that's that. You've got everything that you need to get started right now. I did that in about a little over 10 minutes. So that's everything that you need to get started today in your cryptocurrency journey. So there you go. I might shoot another video with just kind of bringing things up to speed and up to date. But just so you know, that's basically the basics. And I would say that the best thing to do is to learn and hopefully earn by doing, right? So experience is the best teacher. So why don't you go ahead right now? Why don't you go ahead and sign up for a free free account with Coinbase if that's where you want to buy from. There are other places to buy, and you can obviously do your own research. You can type into Google, where to buy Bitcoin, or some have more fees, some have less fees. I only told you, some of the most popular options, at least to get started. And once you get started, you can always change from there. So, all right. So just like me, I'm getting started here, shooting a video for this channel, and I know that the video quality might not be superb, but at least I started, right? So we can always make adjustments once we get moving. All right, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed this quick little episode. That's everything that you need to know to get started in Bitcoin and buying these coins and tokens. So enjoy. Have an awesome day.